Check this out. This is new news tonight. This past spring, Florida's Republican governor, Rick Scott, started a purge to kick people off the voter rolls in Florida. One of the Floridian voters who was targeted in that purge was a man named Ural Aroliga. Mr. Aroliga is a U.S. citizen. He immigrated from Nicaragua 17 years ago, became a citizen, registered to vote. But he got this letter from the state of Florida this spring ordering him to prove his citizenship within 30 days or lose his right to vote. Mr. Aroliga was very concerned. He sent in his proof of citizenship. He wanted to ensure his right to vote. Today, Mr. Aroliga was told by Rick Scott's administration that that's not good enough. He's going to have to prove his citizenship to the state of Florida all over again. They're trying to purge him a second time. He's a citizen. The Miami Herald is reporting tonight that Governor Rick Scott's election division has sent Florida counties yet another new list of voters it wants purged off the voter rolls now, less than 6 weeks before the election. His last purge targeted 82% minority voters. In heavily Democratic Miami-Dade County, 98% of the people who he tried to purge off the voter rolls as non-citizens, 98% of those who responded actually were citizens. But of course, 100% of the people targeted by the purge have now been threatened by the state of Florida about exercising their right to vote this November. And all of the counties who were told by the state today to start another round of purging, well, it's not like they have anything else to do, right? 41 days before they need to get 11 million potential votes cast and counted. Back with us for the interview tonight is the Democratic leader in the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi. Thank you again for your time tonight.
Thank you.
What's happening here in Florida is obviously part of a big increase in purges and changing the voting laws in states where Republicans are in control to make voting and registering to vote harder for this election. Are you confident that Democrats are heading that off well?
Well, here's what I say about that. Don't agonize, organize. We just have to go out there and shine a bright light on it so the public knows the immorality of putting up barriers to voting. It's just plain wrong. But apart from that, okay, we know that's wrong. This is ridiculous what he is doing. But what we have to do is make sure that every person who is eligible to vote gets the ID, goes through the motions, is registered to vote, and their vote is counted as cast. Because this thing keeps going. Counted as cast. That's very important. It's part of what they're doing. Suffocate the airways with endless, unidentified special interest money. Suck the air out of the airways. Suppress the vote with these regulations and laws that they have passed. And the other way they suppress the vote is to tell people, it's no use even going, you're not going to be able to vote. It's a turnoff. And what else is a turnoff is their poisonous campaigning. If you suffocate the airways, suppress the vote, poison the debate, people throw up their hands and say, I just don't even know if I want to participate in this. And when they walk away, right-thinking people walk away, the special interest achieve a victory. So we have to keep the campaign positive about what our president could do in the case of Elizabeth Warren, in case of our Democrats, how this could be different and was different when we were in the majority with a Democratic president and a Republican president. So again, don't agonize, organize. Early voting is a good way to overcome some of the obstacles they are establishing. Governor Scott is ridiculous beyond words in what he is trying to do to his own people. They're afraid of the people. They're afraid of their votes, and they have to suppress them. We have to overcome that because by winning, we can prove them wrong in their tactics. And by winning, we can, I have a dare. Win, the first day we're there, disclose. I'm Nancy Pelosi. I approve this message. We have to have disclosure of where this money's coming from in campaigns. I have to say my name, but these multi-billionaires don't have to say their name on an ad. Amend the Constitution to overturn Citizens United. It can be done. The public wants it. We have to take the first step. Reform the system. Public financing of campaigns. Get rid of the role of money. And E-D-A-R-E, elect reformers. I don't care if they're even Republicans or Democrats or whatever, who are willing to stand up for our democracy that our founders sacrificed everything for, the government of the many, not the government of the money. And this is really important because as long as they can control the mechanics of elections, they have an advantage. We have to offset it, but we also have to win so that we can change it.